changed the way this fight has gone for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what Rampage's corner told him in between those rounds. But he's got to do something. He's got to figure out something. And that helps. He threw a kick.
Neck is in the arm, though, now. Clark threw it. Oh, tried to that time, Joe.
Now that's where Rampage has a chance. Any little stumble that John Jones makes.
And it may come down to just hitting that one pitch. It may come down to the home run for Rampage.
Well, Rampage is throwing leg kicks now. John has some very thin legs. If Rampage can land these leg kicks over and over again, who knows? That could be something that changes the fight. But Rampage's got to be very active with those leg kicks. There's another one. That's what I'm talking about. Now he's mixing it up. That's what we need to see.
Yep, you want him not to be one-dimensional with his striking. And with the kicks, he isn't.
It's been so important his entire career. He's just so good at striking with his hands that he relies on it. But now his only success that he's had so far is his leg kicks.
And he'd like to slow down the attack of John Jones by punishing the left and right thigh.
But he did a couple and then he stopped. He's got to keep that up right there. Don't let Jones do it to you. Get him off. Get him off.
Good kick by Jones. That inside leg kick was there a moment ago. Now he wants the leg does Jones.
He's got him down and moves instantly into side control.
And he has vicious elbows with his ground and pound.
And watch his knees to the body because he gets his hips up and drives down with full mount.
Explodes into the mount on Rampage here in the third round.
Rampage is in all sorts of trouble here with 3:20 to go.
He torques the elbows. He's going to scoot him towards the fence. Postured up.
And here comes his vicious elbows.
Looking to finish the fight right here.
Rampage is trying to control his wrists. And he eats another elbow and another punch. Rampage has got a hip escape. He's got a buck. There he goes. There he goes. He's got to keep going. Got to keep going.
What a great shot by Quinton.
He's up. He's up, but John's got his neck.
Oh, nicely done. With the heel to the leg. Rampage gets out of a very bad position where he is fully mounted. But that one elbow connected with the right side of the face of Rampage.
Rampage is bleeding.
That's from that big elbow, Joe. To the body now.
Kick to the body, shin to the gut.
Just past the midway point of this championship fight. The Anderson Silva kick to the face, Lyoto Machida as well.
Rampage has abandoned those leg kicks, Mike, and they were the thing that he was successful at early in the round.
But right above the right eye, one of the all-time elite fighters in MMA history, Quinton Rampage Jackson, 32 wins. 7 in the UFC. Jones was 7 as well.
A nice kick to the knee.
And I looked up at the clock after that one, Joe.
Look at that. He throws a jab, and right behind it, a nice elbow. And sweetly moves out of harm's way.
Rampage looking up at the clock again. Remember, it was a huge flying knee against Shogun. That kind of spelled the true ending of that championship fight. Lead left hook.
If you watch John Jones' first fight in the UFC and then compare his striking now, it is amazing. It's amazing that it's only been a few years. Because this is like 10 years of development. More.
Axe kicks, crescent kicks, spinning fists.
It's the way it looks, too. The way he's throwing these techniques expertly.
If you truly went on your computer and designed the ultimate fighter, and there's the flying knee, John Jones with his reach and the creativity of his striking, be a great place to start.
And the intelligence to train correctly, to learn the technique properly, to not rely on his physical talents, but to constantly be expanding his repertoire.
Switch kick, Rampage got out of the way. Hands down now, and a big jab from Jones.
And it really is one of the differences between him and Quinton. Quinton has really stuck to what has got him to the game. That, what gets him to the dance is those hands.
I mean, at times, John Jones,
look at that.
Like right there is Anderson Silva-like in his striking. And Anderson Silva's been doing it his whole life. Final seconds of the third round.
John just standing right in front of him, totally relaxed. Look at that. Wow, that was a huge diss. He just chucked him to the ground on purpose. That was to let him know I can do that anytime I want to.
Sit down and listen. Breathe. Don't you? Breathe. Okay, listen, son. Listen. You've got to let more leather go. You've got to get in range. You must get in range, son. And let the leather go. Right, round 4. Listen to me. You've got to put it on him, Quentin. You're letting him rest. Just letting him rest.
And there's the Quentin Jackson stuffed into side control, and here Quentin gets cut. John Jones hits him with a vicious elbow, and here Quentin escapes, pushes him off, does a great job of getting back to his feet. But really the only success that he had in that round, there you see his knee hyperextended, that hurt. The only success he had in that round was those leg kicks, and I'm not hearing that from his corner. They're telling him to get in range, they're telling him you got to put it on him. Specifically, he must throw leg kicks.
First time in the championship rounds for John Jones as he finished Shogun at 2:37 of the third to become the new light heavyweight champion.
He's so relaxed coming in this fourth round. I'm like, look at him. I mean, they keep saying he's got to get into range, but specifically what he's got to do, he's got to mix up his attack. He's got to throw kicks.
Jab again. Oh, nice lead left hook.
He got hurt. He got hurt. Quick's hurt.
Big time. Left hook. Oh, he missed with a kick, though. And he spins those hips. See if Rampage can do anything from this position. Jones had a scholarship, was recruited by Iowa State, had an offer after being a junior college All-American in wrestling.
He's got the neck. He's got his neck. He's got his neck here. He let his neck go, but he's got him pinned up against the cage. He's on top. Nice elbow.
Bad position for Quentin. Oh, nice knee.
Beautiful knee to the body, reminiscent of Rashad and Tito Ortiz. He's got his back. He's got one hook.
Rampage has not been stopped in the octagon. That's what Jones wants, to be the first man in the UFC to stop Quentin Rampage Jackson.
He's got him.
Looking to do it right here. Looking to finish this fight.
Quentin's trying to pry it off.
And it's all over! John Jones has defended his UFC light heavyweight championship. He stops Quentin Rampage Jackson.
Wow. What a spectacular, flawless performance in his first title defense against one of the most dangerous guys in the division. Just simply spectacular.
That kid is something very special. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
And here you see John Jones gets that first hook in with the left leg, gets his right arm underneath, and flattens Quentin out, sneaks his left arm under the chin, thrusts his hips forward, flattens Quentin out, gets his back, full back mount, goes palm to palm, and gets the tap.
He did not just want to defeat Quentin Rampage Jackson. He wanted to be the first man to finish him in his UFC career, and Jones does it by submission. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Josh Rosenthal is calling a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 14 seconds of the fourth round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Johnny Bones Jones.
He's not the next generation, he's the now generation. Here's Joe.
I won't kiss you this time.
That's all right. You can kiss me all you want, brother. Listen, you can't say that you've never been tested That's not the issue. The issue is you keep getting straight A's.
Thanks.
And this was just an absolutely spectacular, flawless performance. One of the most spectacular performances we've seen in recent years. You did everything you needed to do. Tell us, what was the game plan coming into this fight? And did you follow it, or did you just ad-lib this?
Yeah, the game plan was to prove that we can strike with Quentin Jackson. He kind of insulted me saying I had no punching power, and he insulted my striking. So, me and Mike Winklejohn, we got together, and we really cleaned up my striking to prove a point, and I think we did that.
Now, starting out the first round, you came in on your hands and knees. What was that all about? Was that a part of your strategy, or did you just go with the moment?
I had a little epiphany last night. I have a really good mixed direction low single leg where you fake to the right leg and you shoot at the left leg, but it didn't work out the way I planned. But yeah, I was planning on shooting a really fast low single.
Let's take a look at the big screen and talk us through some of your handiwork, because your striking was just on a complete different level tonight, and when you got his back here, you finished the fight. You got the choke, you sunk it in, flattened him out, turned him over. Just absolutely perfect technique.
Yeah, thanks a lot. My coaches told me going into the fourth round that they felt as if he was starting to break a little bit, and if I wanted to finish the fight, that was the round to do it. So we came in and we finished the fight.
They say you aren't truly the champion until you defend your title. Not only did you defend the title, you defended it absolutely flawless. Congratulations, sir. You lived up to the hype and then some.
Thanks a lot, Joe. Hey, listen, Endicott, New York, my heart goes out to you. My hometown, we just went through the biggest flood that we've ever had in our town's history, and pretty much half of our town is homeless right now. So, guys, please make a donation to Endicott, New York, because we really need it. So, I love you guys.
The UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Bones Jones.
John Jones defends his title. Up next will be another former UFC light heavyweight champion. And the long-awaited fight.
All right, I'm here with Quentin. Quentin, what did you expect coming into this fight, and what surprised you?
Well, you know what? I'm in the best shape of my life. I expected to come out here and close the distance and overthrow John Jones, but he's great, guys. I thought it was hype. The kid is good. I have to take my head off to him. See, my head is in my hand right now.
You were coming at him, utilizing your boxing, but it seemed like you were having some success in some rounds with your leg kicks, but then you abandoned it. Why was that? Because
what people don't really understand, John Jones is a great wrestler. You don't want to take too many chances of kicking a wrestler like that, and he came really close to some of the takedowns and stuff like that. But I did my best. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't stick to the game plan as much. But John's presence is he's tall and his reach, he keeps his fingers in your face. It's kind of hard to get close to him. I just want to thank all my sponsors, MMA Elite, Muscle Farm. Thank you guys so much. Unbreakable Mouthpieces, Boost Mobile. Thank you for hooking up with the cell phones. This is the best I ever been. John Jones, I'm telling you, the kid's here to stay, guys. Whoever fight him next, I don't know, man. John Jones, I don't see nobody beating him, because this is the best rampage ever. And he had me memorized. I'm kind of disappointed in my performance, but you know what? I'm still going to get drunk tonight.
Thank you for being very humble, and thank you for putting on a spectacular show.
Hey, all praise be to the Most High. Thank you that I'm still living and I didn't get hurt too bad. And my kids, I love you. Elijah, happy birthday on the 28th. Thank you, Team Jackson back at home. I'm sorry that Daddy couldn't pull off the victory this time. Next time, I want to go to Japan in February and fight Shogun. That's what I want. Rematch of Shogun in Japan. Let's put it together, Dana.
Quentin Jackson, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Shogun has Dan Henderson first, and the next man who will fight John Jones.
Up next for John Jones will be this man, Rashad Evans. Rashad, how about a little love for Rashad, ladies and gentlemen? Come on. Rashad, first of all, tell us what you thought of the fight tonight, and specifically what you thought of John's performance.
I thought it was a good fight tonight. I thought that Rampage came out there, he bit it. He brought it as best he can, and I thought John Jones looked impressive.
You are next in line for a shot at the title. You obviously used to train together. You were obviously close friends at one point in time. Tell me, what does this mean to you? How do you feel about this?
It's a good opportunity. I'm glad that the UFC put it together, and I can't wait to get a chance to fight him.
Well, I can't wait to see it. Rashad Evans, ladies and gentlemen.